Hello friends, welcome to AutoCAD online training presented by BIMLABS Engineering Services Private Limited. BIMLABS is an authorized training center of Autodesk and I am Vijana BT working as Technical Engineering BIMLABS. Today's topic is drawing options. You can see drawing options in the draw panel. You can access drawing options also from the draw menu bar here. And another method is you can access drawing options by entering corresponding commands for that drawing options. First, I am going to show you point option. For point option, you can select the point option from the drop down in the draw panel from here, and also you can access draw point option from the draw menu bar. Here is the point option, and also you can select a point option by entering the command for point, and it is PO. After that, you have to give enter. For each command in AutoCAD, after giving the command shortcut, you have to give enter. You have to press on enter in keyboard. So let's see how to take the point option. Go to draw menu bar and select on the point here. I'm selecting single point. There is two options. First one is single point and next one is multiple point. First of all, let's see how to create a single point in AutoCAD. Selecting single point option. After that, you can click on the model space anywhere in the model space where you want to place that point. Yeah, I click here. So we can see a small point here. Its size is very small, and you can see that I have escaped from that point option, right? Just after clicking the point, we will get escape from that option. So for again giving a point anywhere in the AutoCAD, I have to select again that point option. For that, I have to select it from the draw menu bar, selecting the point and selecting single point option. I can give another point. Just after that also, we will get escape from that. So if I want to give the point option, take the point option again for giving a point, I can select it from the recent inputs. For selecting the recent input, I can go for right clicking and can select the repeat single point option here. And there is another option in the AutoCAD, and this is for every options in the AutoCAD. Like in AutoCAD, for recent options, we can go for right click and can select from here very recent input. And also there is recent inputs will be here. And for the recent input, you can also click on the space bar in the keyboard for that. So I'm going to click on the space bar. See, now you can see that I got the previous option, right? I can click for creating a point. And there is another option, multiple points. Using the multiple point option, I can give multiple points by only selecting a single option. There is no need to take the no need to repeat that option for giving multiple points. So for that, you have to select multiple points from the draw menu bar. Here near the single point, there is multiple point option. And also there is another method for taking the multiple point. Go to draw panel, click on drop down in the draw panel. See, there is multiple point option. By selecting this, you can give multiple points. Can you see? So this point is very small, right? changing the point style or changing the size of the point, there is options in AutoCAD. There is three ways to change the point style. From the format menu bar, there is option for changing the point style. Select the point style. Here you can see different point style options are there. And now it is point first option. If you want to change to these any of these options, you can select that and click on OK. You will get the point style. Click OK. Here the point size is 5%, which is set size related to screen. Clicking OK. Point style has changed. And another method is we can go for utility. See, on the top in the right side there is utility. By clicking on that, you can see, clicking on the drop down in point utilities, you can see the point style option. By clicking that also, you will get option for changing the point style. Another method is we can give command for changing the point style, that is PT enter. For that, I'm giving escape for escaping from the previous option. I'm giving PT enter. There is point style change dialog boxes appear here. So that's how we are changing the font. Next option is line tool. You can access the line tool from the drop panel in the drop panel here. And also you can access the line tool line option from the draw menu bar. Here the second option is line. And also you can access the line tool line option by giving the corresponding command, that is L, and click on enter. Okay, select the enter, press enter button. You will get the option for drawing line. See, they're asking for specifying the first point. I'm clicking here and you can see that the next they are asking for specifying the second point. After specifying the second point, you will get a line. I can click anywhere. I can manually click any point on the screen, and if I want to, and I know the length of that line which I want to create, like if I want to create a line having 50 length, 50 units length, you can go for clicking 50 in the keyboard. Or I want to give a line from here to here, this point, I can manually click here. I got an inclined line. I can create line. And if I want to create horizontal or vertical line, I have to make auto mode in on. So for that, I'm selecting the line tool, and for creating horizontal or vertical, that means 90-degree line, 90-degree line, I'm selecting on the auto mode in the status bar. For selecting the auto mode, I can click here, or I can go for the shortcut. Its shortcut is F8. Now I'm going to select here. After that, the lines which I am drawing is having, which are vertical or horizontal lines. So after drawing like that, like this, if I want to change these 90-degree lines to lines having some inclinations or inclined line, for that I have to, for changing from these lines to inclined lines, I have to click on Shift button on the keyboard. After drawing the line, there will be three sub options near the command box, that is close, exit, and undo. Like by selecting on the undo sub option, I can go back to the previous option. And by clicking on the exit sub option, I will get exit from the current option, like from the line option. first sub option, which is close, it can be used to close any 2 points. Not any 2 points, the first point and the end point of the line. Like this, I'm selecting the close sub option. After that, you can see the end point and the first point are now joined. And we got a polygon by joining that line. So for this line, if you want to trace the end point and the midpoint, like if I want to draw a line from the end point of this line. Now, see, you can see a green colored square option. Square when I'm when I'm placing my cursor on this end point. That is because here in the AutoCAD, snap mode is on. That's why I can trace the end point. And also, if I want to trace the midpoint of this line, see here, when I try to move my cursor to the midpoint of the line, I can see a triangle shape selection here. And also, I can see a midpoint text is there. That is showing that it is the midpoint of that line. For getting this, or for tracing this endpoint and the midpoint in AutoCAD, snap mode should be in on position. So for that, I have to click on here in the status bar. There is snap cursor to 2D reference point is there. That is object snap. If the object snap is in on mode, we can trace those points. Like in the drop down, we can see endpoint, midpoint, center. We can also trace all these points if this mode is on. If I don't want to trace the midpoint, I can make that midpoint option in off mode by just clicking on it. And after that, if I try to trace the midpoint, see, there is no option for getting the midpoint. I can't trace the midpoint. And I can trace the endpoint because endpoint is in on position. So again, I'm going to make the midpoint in on. So I can trace that. Okay. And if I want to create a midpoint here, just clicking on the midpoint. From the midpoint of this line, I can draw a line and giving escape. So that's it for today. Today we have discussed various drawing tools, and we will see you soon on the next video. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to AutoCAD online training presented by BIMLABS Engineering Services Private Limited. BIMLABS is an authorized training center of Autodesk, and I am Vijana BT working in technical engineering BIMLABS.